Hey everyone, this is Dr. Ray Singer. I am the Chief of Cardiac Surgery here at Einstein Medical Center, Montgomery, just outside of Philadelphia, part of the Jefferson Health Network. I want to talk about what we all saw and we're all talking about today, which is the Damar Hamlin incident last night on TV. Like many of you, I was watching the game. In fact, I just sat down on the sofa to watch what was, going to be an unbelievable game when this tragedy occurred. Now, to explain what happened, as you recall, Damar Hamlin made a tackle, but in such a fashion that the other player had hit him in the chest. And this causes an electrical impulse, which we call commotio cordis. And that's a scenario where if you get hit in the chest at just the right angle, at just the wrong time, you can cause an electrical stimulus that can make your heart beat irregularly, and it can deteriorate quickly from ventricular tachycardia, ventricular fibrillation, which you cannot just automatically, very rarely, spontaneously go back to normal rhythm. So what happened was that the medical personnel came onto the field right away. They administered oxygen and CPR, and they used a device known as an AED, an automatic electronic defibrillator. You see them at all the schools and all the sporting events, and quite frankly, I have one in my home, and I think it's something that you all can consider having in your home. They were able to restore his heart rhythm, which is wonderful. And now we hear that he is stable as far as his heart rhythm, but he's in critical condition. And we're not hearing a lot out of there, and here's why. In addition to the heart, what the concerns of the doctors are right now is whether or not he has any anoxic brain injury. In other words, when you collapse like that and you get CPR, even with the best administrative CPR, there was a period of time, we all saw when he fell before the people got there to help him, where you're not breathing. And during that time, there's not enough oxygen going to the brain. Now, he's young, he's a great athlete. I personally believe he's going to recover fully. I pray for that. What's going on at the hospital? It's going to be a little speculation here, but I can tell you what we do in cardiac arrest patients who come in like this and their rhythm is restored. We use hypothermia. We use cold temperature. There are devices out there known as, like, for example, the Arctic Sun, where you can cool the body temperature with the idea of preserving injury to the heart and mostly to the brain. And we keep the patient in this somewhat cooled state for anywhere from 24, 48, or 72 hours. And then once they're rewarmed, we can make a more accurate assessment of their brain and heart function. Now, while they're doing this, they're still monitoring. They're doing electrocardiograms. They're doing EEGs, which is monitoring the brain waves. And they're doing all these things to assess him. But we may not know for a couple days. So I do think it's wonderful, the outpouring throughout not only the United States, but throughout the world. This is a young man who grew up in Pennsylvania, in the Pittsburgh area. He went to Pittsburgh Catholic, then the University of Pittsburgh. And it's just a great story. He gave back and was giving back, and pray will continue to give back to his community. It was very breathtaking to see his mother there, and we all put our hearts out to her. She went with him in the ambulance. So on that, we'll just say, we'll pray for the best. We hope that this was a freak accident that he completely recovers from. And thank you to all the medical staff in the NFL and to the medical staff at the University of Cincinnati. We wish them all the best in caring for this fine young man.
What's going on, Joe? This is Fakes. Damar Hamlin, I suffered a cardiac arrest 2 days back. It's so sad. Let's pray for him so that he gets better. As you have heard, that's the update from the head doctor right now. Hamad is at IUC Medical Center. Bengal and Bills fans had a vigil outside UC Medical Center today morning and prayed for Hamad. And his family also gave out an update concerning his health, and they thank you all for your prayers and support in everything. Continue praying for Damar so that he gets back to his full health. Don't forget to subscribe. Have a great day.